90% of women don't marry who they love. The truth about marriage. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to dive into a really eye-opening topic. Why so many women don't actually marry the person they love the most, but instead marry the person who's ready. Now before you scroll away, hear me out. This is something that affects almost every single one of us, whether you're dating, married, or still searching for love. If you've ever wondered why real life doesn't always match up with romantic movies or love stories, this video is for you. By the end, you'll not only understand the difference between marrying for love versus marrying for readiness, but you'll also learn what to look for in a life partner and how this knowledge can save you years of heartbreak. So stay tuned, hit that like button if you're excited, and let's get into it. The shocking truth. Here's the bold statement. 90% of women don't marry who they love the most. Instead, they marry who's ready. And by ready, I don't just mean financially stable. I mean ready to commit, ready to take responsibility, ready to actually build a life with someone. When I first heard this, I thought, no way, that can't be true. Love should be enough, right? But life has a funny way of teaching us lessons. Love alone is powerful, but when it comes to marriage, it's not always enough. What does ready actually mean? At first, I thought being ready meant having money, a good job, and maybe a house. But readiness goes so much deeper than that. Being ready means being emotionally mature. It means being willing to listen, communicate, and compromise. It means being there when things get messy, not just when life is fun and exciting. For example, financial stress is one of the top reasons marriages fail. According to research, money fights are the second leading cause of divorce, right after infidelity. So when someone is financially and emotionally ready, they're prepared to handle those challenges instead of running away from them. A real-life story. Let me share a quick story. I had a friend, we'll call her Sarah. Sarah was madly in love with this guy in her 20s. He was charming, ambitious, and fun, but he wasn't ready to settle down. He wanted to travel, chase his dreams, and live free. Sarah waited, thinking maybe one day he'd be ready. But life doesn't always wait. Years later, she married someone else. Not because she stopped loving the first guy, but because the second one was there, ready to commit, ready to grow, ready to face life with her. That's when it hit me. Love alone can't carry a marriage. Readiness often wins. Why readiness often beats love alone? Think about it this way. Love is like fire. It burns hot, it's passionate, it makes you feel alive. But without fuel and without structure, that fire eventually dies out. Readiness, on the other hand, is like the wood, the bricks, and the oxygen that keeps the fire alive for years, not just for a season. That's why many long-lasting marriages aren't built on the most passionate love story, but on two people who were truly ready for the journey together. Some facts about marriage. Let's sprinkle in some real facts here. The average age of marriage worldwide has been increasing. People are waiting longer, often because they want to be more ready, financially and emotionally. According to studies, couples who marry later in life tend to have lower divorce rates. Why? Because they're usually more mature, more stable, and more prepared. In arranged marriages, which still happen in many parts of the world, the divorce rate is actually much lower than in love marriages. Why? Because the focus is less on passion and more on compatibility, readiness, and long-term commitment. This doesn't mean love doesn't matter, it absolutely does. But these facts show us that readiness and stability play a much bigger role in successful marriages than we often admit. What this means for you. So what does this mean for you watching this video right now? If you're single and searching for love, don't just chase butterflies. Ask yourself, is this person ready? Ready to communicate, ready to take responsibility, ready to stick around when life gets hard. And if you're in a relationship, ask yourself the same thing. Am I ready? Because readiness isn't just about them, it's about you too. Are you emotionally stable? Can you compromise? Can you handle the ups and downs of marriage? Practical tips. Here are a few signs someone might be ready for marriage. They're consistent, not just in words but in actions. They take responsibility for their life, finances, emotions, and choices. They can communicate openly and respectfully, even during conflict. They want to build a future with you, not just enjoy the present. And if you want to be ready yourself, focus on self-growth. Work on your emotional health, your financial stability, and your communication skills. Because the stronger you are individually, the stronger your marriage will be. Love is beautiful. Love is powerful. But love mixed with readiness? That's the kind of love that lasts. So don't just look for someone who makes your heart race. Look for someone who's ready to stand by you, through bills, through family drama, through life's curveballs. That's the person worth marrying. If this video made you think differently about love and marriage, please give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree that readiness matters more than pure love? Or do you think love should always come first? Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoy these kinds of deep conversations about love, relationships, and life, don't forget to subscribe. It means the world to me, and it helps me keep creating more content for you. Until next time, take care, and remember, true love isn't just about feeling, it's about choosing someone who's ready.